Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Crypto Cocktail Hour. I'm Reza from She Knows Crypto with this week's news in cryptocurrency. A few headlines and your shitcoin of the week. So let's hop into it. Pretty good 48 hours for cryptocurrency. We're seeing a little bit of a rally, and I'll talk about one of those headlines and possible reasons for that. But let's start with porn. Porn and cryptocurrency are kind of a thing. If you haven't noticed, there's been a lot of ICOs related to specific cryptocurrency tokens that are used for porn. Why? Because people want privacy when they're paying for their porn. There's an awful lot of free porn out there, but they still want privacy when they're paying for it. So one of the largest pornography sites called Pornhub made a deal with the privacy coin Verge. It was Monero that was their preferred cryptocurrency, and that has left a lot of the Monero investors kind of disappointed because that's a very large site and could lead to a lot of volume for some of these privacy coins that don't have a lot of volume. So that's good. Why am I mentioning porn and cryptocurrency? Well, it's a thing. People want privacy. But also this particular news actually lifted the price of all of the different privacy coins, Monero included. So when you see news that's related to a particular category, you'll notice that all of the coins in that category, people get more optimistic and want to buy privacy coins. So I would pay attention to privacy coins in general and learn about those, because today we look at privacy coins as something to be used for particular activities that we may not want people to know that we're doing, like pornography and other types of things, gambling, the vice types of purchases. But it may move to where we want more privacy for all of our purposes and all of our transactions. So definitely keep the privacy coins on your radar, and if you're not familiar with them, check all of those out and know the differences between them, because this is definitely an area where there can be a lot of growth in the future. Next headline, Amazon Web Services announced a blockchain framework for creating decentralized apps with Ethereum. So that is very good. People can use the Amazon Web Services as a cloud-based system that they can use to create applications with the Ethereum network. So who cares about this? Are you a developer? Maybe, maybe not. The takeaway from this is it's more credibility for Ethereum. We are also seeing a price rise with Ethereum as well as the other cryptocurrencies in the last 48 hours, which is good, a nice rebound, but more credibility for Ethereum as a reliable smart contract decentralized application platform is very good. Earlier this year, NASA announced that they were going to use the Ethereum blockchain to create an autonomous aircraft with smart contracts. I don't know how that would work, but that sounds cool and definitely credible. And Chile is using it for its energy tracking system. So the more and more you hear these big companies, governments using Ethereum or even any other type of blockchain, that will definitely boost the price and the credibility around that particular cryptocurrency or blockchain platform. And the bull rally. So that's our next headline. What is happening? Why are we seeing another jump? A lot of the headlines out there are very positive, saying that this might be the big rebound. We really don't know. I guess people were waiting around looking for the bottom for Bitcoin and some others. 6,000 is the bottom. And then kind of listening to the crickets and saying, I guess cryptocurrency is not dead. So we've seen a little bit of a rally, and the volume has definitely gone up. For Bitcoin itself, it was about 20 billion in a 24-hour period, which is huge volume. So that's what people are looking at. They're looking for some key indicators in the cryptocurrency market to turn to a more positive growth aspect. So one of those is, Bitcoin has to cross that 10K threshold. People are throwing out some weird numbers like 8,640 or whatever it might be. But 10K is a big round number. So people will start to feel more positive. I think that definitely could happen. I don't like to be predictive about the markets, but that could happen this month. Another key indicator is the 400 billion US dollar in total market cap for all the cryptocurrencies. So we saw a big slashing last month, but to climb above that 400 billion US dollars as market cap for all of cryptocurrency would be great, since we slid down from 700 and some back in December. So why I mention this, again, a bunch of headlines that talk about it going up. Nobody's really saying why. But what we're seeing here again is volatility. And because this is a new market and an emerging market that people are getting into, you're going to see that. And it's got a lot of hype around it. So don't confuse, again, I say this, I'm a broken record, volatility with market crashes. different stuff. Things go up and down quickly. Bitcoin goes down 20% today and up 20% tomorrow. Did you lose 20% today and gain 20% tomorrow? No, that's just quick short-term volatility. So keep that in mind as you're taking a look at the volatility and any potential growth that's coming up for this next month or so. Last headline, the New York Fed chairman kind of pissed me off because he went out saying that cryptocurrency doesn't pass the currency test. Didn't really say what the currency test was, but he's quoted as saying that a currency needs to be a store of value, which cryptocurrency obviously is. People are storing value. Are they also speculating with it? For sure, that's contributing to the volatility. But it's a store of value, it's a medium of exchange, that satisfies any particular money test. But he mentions that there's fraud and problems with money laundering and terrorism. I'm pretty sure that people still do that with regular cash and fiat money, but the government regulators are always going to scream fraud, money laundering, terror to try to stop this innovation. Why? Because they're government regulators and they feel that in order for something to be money or a currency, it requires government regulation. That's their power. So we'll always hear this and continue to hear it as the popularity of cryptocurrency increases as a store of value and a medium exchange. So I'm going to call bullshit on the New York Fed chairman. Not cool. Although he does say he's extremely biased, obviously. But yeah, bullshit on the New York Fed chairman. Speaking of shit, our shit coin of the week is the Thang coin. Yeah, the Thang coin. That sounds a little suspicious, but it's a Chinese coin, and I don't think it means like the thing. But it was the Chinese coin. It's actually the Chinese government stepped in and shut it down. ICOs are illegal in China as of right now, but this particular ICO was running a very blatant pyramid scheme, Ponzi scheme, what have you. They essentially raised about 13 million US dollars in a period of a few weeks, and they were promising investors about 13,000 US dollars a day with their project. And they actually had an actor acting as the chairman of the holding company, a foreigner, meaning not Chinese, acting as the chairman of the holding company. So a lot of red flags here with this particular shitcoin. Promising returns is a definite indicator of a Ponzi scheme or pyramid scheme, both the same type of thing. So promising really high returns, a red flag. Also, when you look at the team for a lot of these ICOs and other types of investments, we don't know who these people really are. So if it looks too good to be true, or it doesn't, you're not able to connect the dots or even figure out why they're able to promise such high returns, or if they're just talking about returns and not so much about what the project is or how it's going to be successful or how they're going to implement it. A lot of these ICOs don't have a lot of details around implementation. They don't really deliver anything. Actually, Vitalik was saying that this week. A lot of talk and a lot of raised capital, but not a lot of code delivered as of yet. So all of those red flags. So that's your shitcoin this week, that Thang coin. I will put all the links in the email if you're subscribed to the She Knows Crypto email list. If you're not, jump on that, sheknowscrypto.com. Also, join the Facebook group if you're not a part of that. If you're in that now, great. We'll be doing a Savvy Investor Challenge next week to answer questions about different types of wallets, securities, how to choose an exchange, and any other thing that you're feeling not exactly confident about regarding your crypto investments. So join the Facebook group. That's a free challenge, Savvy Cryptos Challenge, starting next Monday. I'm very excited about that. Looking forward to seeing you there, and have a great week. Cheers from Medellin.